Hey everyone, it is Friday, September 15th. The time is 10 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 16 degrees Celsius. And that was Osgood Station. And this is the intersection of Queen and University. And for this one, I'll be taking a walk through some Toronto nightlife as I head west along Queen Street. I'm probably going to walk over to Portland Street, then I'll head down to King West, where a lot of the city's nightlife is centered around.
If there's a big lineup, because I'm not there yet, right? If there's a big lineup, I can.
And I'm not sure why I chose to leave that particular exit. I should have gone out over on the west side of University. Oh well. Once the light changes, we'll be well on our way. So this is west on Queen Street West. I was just up in Bloor West Village, walking through the Toronto Ukrainian Festival. And you should be able to find that video on the channel by now. This is Simcoe Street. This area here is more of a shopping area. And good news for all the viewers of this video. I think I'll be a bit quieter than I usually am.
That sounds good, even though I'm full.
Yeah, I like to watch the show.
There's some Blue Jay fans who are probably down at the Skydome. They're fresh off a 3-0 victory over the Red Sox. A much-needed victory, as the Rangers also lost. They just got swept by the Rangers and fell out of the playoff spot. So hopefully they can claw their way back. This here is Duncan Street. And just south of here on Richmond, about 15 years or so ago, you would have found a lot of the city's nightlife going off. There's a 501 Queen streetcar, but that'll be turning north up McCall as they don't go east of this intersection anymore. That's to make way for the Ontario line construction.
Why would be fine with
There's the old Chum building, now owned by Bell Globe Media. And the warehouse across the street doesn't seem that busy. That's usually a rather lively spot.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah.
And this is John Street. There's a lot of bars and some patios that'll no doubt be quite busy just to the south of here. And this place is packed.
And you guys have, I don't know why.
I had no more.
I'll cross over to the north side of Queen at this intersection coming up. There's one of the oldest taverns in the city, the Black Bull.
For me, I'm just like, as long as it's
you needed this experiment through COVID. You want it.
I don't know what this place is. Saluna? I'm a bit out of the loop as to what's hip these days. This place coming up the Rivoli is a little more my speed. It's a restaurant bar, and there's a performance venue slash club in the back, and a pool hall up on the second floor.
One in, like, coming back from San Diego, for example, was like 300.
And it's the legendary Horseshoe Tavern just coming up on the right here.
Maybe nice to find one we can sit outside.
Excuses, Excuses is playing there tonight.
Great performer too.
And this is one of the more interesting intersections in the city. Just sort of watch the world go by, Queen and Spadina. Just to the north of here is Chinatown. And this building on the northeast corner was expropriated to make way for an Ontario Line subway station. Same goes for that one over there in the southeast corner. I was just reading a thread on Reddit about this McDonald's over here, and apparently a lot of people were saying it's pretty much an Uber Eats hangout. And that street corner can be difficult to navigate because of all the delivery drivers.
They have beer.
Man, I don't think that was really an exaggeration.
Do you guys want to make it? Yeah, go.
And the neighborhood to the north of here is Alexandra Park. There's the Cameron.
Then they have those.
That's been a mainstay of this neighborhood for quite a while. And just south of Queen Street here is where you'll find Graffiti Alley, about half a block south, running parallel to Queen. Sorry. I believe I was just offered a deal on a magic mushroom. Sounded like a cover of No Doubt Spiderwebs. It's a decent patio there too. Don't know what this place is. It's okay. And I believe this is where the Hideout used to be. A live music venue and bar that relocated up on College Street and has since closed down.
When they started doing
Girls like,
A lot of neat bars along here. And a monkey sushi. I ate a monkey sushi the other day. But here is where I should go south, right across the street from the Velvet Underground. Fame on Fire is playing tonight. I'm going to take Portland here. We're in a few blocks, there'll be a number of bars, and take this down to King Street. I'll do another night walk along Queen Street at some point. That includes West Queen West, which is the area west of Bathurst Street, so just out of downtown. But the area where I'm heading, things are generally less laid back than Queen Street.
I showed up, I was like, okay.
no, that's no.
Well, 跑了。
So what I'll do is I'll turn right at King, and I'll head along King on the north side to Bathurst. And then I'll cross over to the south side and I'll head back east along King. And I'll make my way over to St. Andrew Station, but there'll be some detours along the way. And I just hit 10,000 steps on the day. Yay me. This is Adelaide Street.
All they do is get like heavy duty players.
Good, how are you? You know if there's cover?
Someone asking if there's a cover. I didn't catch his answer. It's a place called Chubby's.
Why is it something like yeah.
There's the lineup over there. Some very noticeable pumps. In this intersection coming up, Queen and Portland, there was a post of an SUV that got flipped over in the middle of the intersection earlier today. And a police tow truck had to flip it around, right side up. This is King West. Looks like an Earl's is moving into where the restaurant used to be. So this is east on the north side of King Street West. There's a commotion going on in that pickup truck. There's Wurst, a German sausage and beer hall. That's quite good. Used to be a very popular bar coming up on the northeast corner. I believe it was called Regulars. That building was expropriated by Metrolinx. I think that's why there's less people on this side of the street than there normally would be. And another bar across the street from it, the Banknote, also got expropriated. There's a patio that way. And I think it's a case of too bad, so sad from Metrolinx, the transit agency, when that happens to businesses. Yeah, it's really kind of a shame. Yeah, a year ago, this whole block here would have been quite busy. There would have been a big crowd right in front of this building. Always a lineup and a patio. And a good crowd at the Banknote. And there's the oldest bar in Toronto, the Wheat Chief. Fortunately, that one isn't a victim of Metrolinx. This is King and Bathurst. So I'm going to turn around and head back west along the south side of King. There's an Otsu. Those cars are rented by drivers and then they drive them for Uber or Uber Black.
No, are we
still trying?
Well, we're gonna go down this way anyways. Is it between Portland and Spadina? Yeah. We'll try it. We'll try it.
And I'm about to walk by Lavelle, one of the more popular night spots in this area. There's Oretta. They have a location in Midtown, just south of Yonge and Eglinton. It's a very different scene up here, though. There's Lavelle.
Just a rooftop.
There's usually a big crowd and line up here. Like I just said, we could just go to Lavelle. Making them all wait on the platform there. We'll probably hold them up
People are really trying to get in their last few weekends.
just to draw certain customers into the establishment.
So it's so weird. You make a white shirt. Wait, do you have a pen now?
He was looking pretty dapper. And here's Verst, which I mentioned earlier. One of the few places I'd been to along here earlier this year. And this is Ruby Soho. Well, the second bar is the first one. I don't know what this is called. LF? You ever been to Ruby Soho? They've got a big patio space.
I'm not playing. I just want to see how it feels. I'm not playing.
Just rep it out.
Oh, what he's doing with that
Rep it out. Push it up.
little ladder there.
Push forward.
You can't.
There's a big line across the street over there. Don't know what that's for. It's quite dark through here. Walking alongside the keg.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, they are.
There's Bathurst Love. I think it's more of a Gen Z kind of place. I've been there once, and that was earlier this year. It actually turned out to be a fantastic value. It had a bottle of prosciutto and a pizza, and the whole thing was around 20 bucks. And apparently this bar up here is a pretty trendy cocktail bar at Isabel's. And this is more of a late night club just on the left.
I remember outside, we'd always go outside.
If you come by here
On our way there, we come up.
after midnight, there'll be a big lineup of people waiting to get in. Let's cross to the south side here.
Baby. Olivia.
Here, I would never.
It's true, that part of it. Yash got butt down.
But I don't know.
It's one of the venues taking part of TIFF. And just in on the right here is Spin, a ping pong bar. Hey, I'm walking the red carpet. This might be the first and last time I ever do that.
Yeah, and I'm level, but I'm just trying to...
And they got some lot of
How fast could you go get? No way, man.
It is quite a crowd.
They're trying to sell some bottles.
It's whatever this is.
There was some fucking.
I don't normally walk on the left side of the sidewalk, but there's a big crowd of people here.
Right, your stuff.
She's raised like a brain.
And we're at Spadina.
Oh, good.
I know, how are you?
Go in and like look back for a couple.
Yeah.
Want to go, Stella? I still have you to tell you.
And what they do.
And the next street coming up is Blue Jays Way. On the right-hand side of the street, on the left is Peter Street.
Oh, I was just thinking. Would you move to release?
And just south of here is the Sky Dome. Used to be a number of clubs along Peter and Blue Jays Way. But I believe there's none left. Blueberry flame. Actually tempted to try that where sweet meets heat. That might be one of those combos where you say, why didn't they think of this sooner? Or, no wonder why that's the only place offering that. There's the Pigeon Cafe and Bar.
I know, I take it back. Look.
I edited one that was so sweet.
And this stretch is known as Restaurant Row.
I was really neutral.
All right, I'm gonna head north at John here, even though St. Andrew Station, where I'm heading to, is straight east of here along King. I'm gonna take a little detour. Oh, my car almost backed into this guy.
Exactly. Anyone.
There's the patio at La Carnita, a taco restaurant.
It's like slapping God in the face.
So good.
This is Adelaide Street coming up. There's a number of patios just here on the right. But I'm gonna head west, or rather head east along Adelaide here. Here's Melrose on the left. Neat little cocktail bar.
Like, I was way better at it. And I should have read
It's not wrong, yeah.
That's not looking good. Too many.
There's a giant line up ahead. I knew this detour would be worth it. I wonder if that's considered a fire hazard. That is a lot of people. Lining up for the Rockin' Horse Saloon. There's Dublin Calling. I know this place pretty well, Bar 244. It's a cheaper place to drink. Across the street from Rest in Peace, the old Crocodile Rock. And that spot would have been packed at this time back when it was open. I'm gonna head south back to King here. There's Pie. A pretty good northern Thai restaurant. And here's the place that's been here forever, Gracie O'Malley's. I think there's a club just up ahead here. There used to be one on this street called Piccadilly Circus way back in the day. That is another monster crowd lined up here. I wonder what time these people are going to get in. I guess it's only 10:50. Last call is usually around 1:30 or 1:45. And shortly after 2 a.m., often the lights go up and they start clearing these places out, which I always thought was kind of stupid. I think the businesses should be able to operate as late as they want. That's one of the reasons why the old club district started to cause a lot of trouble, because you'd have a lot of drunk people being emptied out on the streets all just after 2 a.m. So of course you'd get fights and disturbances. People could just go when they're ready. I think that would be for the best. And the Toronto International Film Festival Street Festival is done, but there's still some events taking place. Screening films at the Royal Alex across the street. Oh, I think I want to be on that side of the street. It should be the last weekend of the film festival. There's Lobster Burger Bar. This side is busy, but where you really want to be is down in the speakeasy section, where there's a secret door that'll take you to a back room. There's a classic view of Roy Thompson Hall with the CN Tower behind it.
I can tell. You were unsuccessful, buddy.
But I'm
That's King and University.
We can walk down.
So this walk started north of here at Queen and University. I'm going to head down into St. Andrew Station. And on that note, I hope you enjoyed this one, walking around Queen Street West, Portland Street, and King Street West on a Friday night at the tail end of summer. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And if you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description.
The Presto will load.
I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button here below the video if you wish to say thanks that way. Looks like the train might be here in a minute. There's one rolling in. Oh, that's my train rolling in. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.
That way, actually. I live like right across the street.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that probably costs pretty penny.
I live with my girl.
Oh, that helps out a lot.
It helps.